Hi, Michaela. How are you?
Pretty good.
Yeah. Well, we're grateful to have you here today. What kind of brought you to us today?
Um, I don't know. My friends and family have just been like kind of concerned about me. Um, I'm struggling in my relationship with my husband a little bit.
Okay. Um, what would you say you're struggling with in your relationship?
Um, I feel like I can never do enough. I feel like I'm putting in a lot of work. Like my husband recently quit his job to like start shadowing doctors and to pursue like a music career. I feel like there's just a lot on me trying to like support us, and he likes to go out and do things, and um, he's just not always super nice.
Okay. Yeah, and you kind of just feel a little alone sometimes, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right. Have you ever wished you were dead or wished you could wake up or wish you could go to sleep and not wake up?
Um, yeah, I definitely have days that I just kind of want to disappear.
Right. Have you had any actual thoughts of killing yourself?
Um, yeah, I probably like, I don't know, not much in depth, but I definitely have times that I'm like, if I just drove off the road or things like that, then it just be over.
Right.
These are definitely things that we're here to want to help you with, and I think it's really hard to feel alone and to feel like you have to do this on your own, and we're here to help you understand that you're not alone and that you can find help and get through this. In the past week, have you been thinking about how you might kill yourself if you've had these thoughts? Or
Um, yeah, I mean, so my friends say that my husband's abusive. Um, he'd probably fall under like having narcissism. He's never like hit me or anything, but he definitely has a temper. Um, so yeah, there's definitely times that I have thought about like ending my life when he leaves.
and I feel like that's very probably hard for you. Um, and especially during the hard times, we want you to know that you can always reach out. Um, but in the past week, have you had these thoughts and had the intention of acting on those thoughts of maybe killing yourself?
Yeah, I've definitely been thinking about it more. I was talking with one of my friends, and I think that's kind of why she recommended that I talk to you guys, because it's just gotten really hard.
So have you started to work out some of the details about how you might kill yourself?
Um, yeah, I think like sometimes I think about like taking pills or something. I've had like several surgeries and um, have different medication around my house that um, it would probably be easy to like overdose or something.
Have you thought about a time frame that you were thinking about, that you were maybe wanting to feel like wanting to do this?
Um, I don't know. Kind of like when my husband leaves, I feel a little bit of a sense of like relief, which sounds bad, but like sometimes I think if I just ended it, then that relief would continue.
Okay, so have you thought about a location of where you might do this?
Probably just at home.
Okay. So have you started preparing, like in any way? Like have you, do you know where the pills are or what pills you're going to take, or? anything like that?
No, I haven't thought about it that in depth. It's more just sometimes it'd be nice to stop existing.
Okay, so thanks for calling us, Michaela. We really appreciate you reaching out, and we'd really like to help you in some ways. And so we just want to thank you, and we would love to meet with you and help you in any way we can. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you. It was nice to meet you.
So
So for some of the debriefing portion, some of the nonverbals that I noticed in Michaela was that she wasn't making any eye contact. A lot of times she was looking down at the screen or not really looking at us, and just kind of seemed a little bit like anxious to even be talking to us in a way.
Yeah. And I think when we'd ask her the questions, you could tell that she was a little bit nervous too. She would like hesitate and say, and then take a deep breath. And I think that's another thing that was super noticeable.
Right. Right. I definitely think it's interesting too how she mentioned how her friends said that they think her husband is abusive. I think that's definitely like a concern we should be focused on with her, is that, you know, a lot of her anxieties and troubles are coming from this relationship, and, you know, how she can, you know, free herself from that.
Mm-hmm.
a good thing I saw in her was that she was willing to talk to us and willing to reach out, and had a desire to receive support and help with the problem.
Yeah, I agree. I think kind of like what Kelsey was saying, I think one of the main things is she is having suicidal thoughts, but she's also in an abusive relationship, and she has friends and family that are wanting her to receive this help. So I think that's like a big red flag that she does need that help, and that we need to figure out what the next step should be.
Right. I think like having her meet with like maybe a domestic abuse advisor or counselor, or someone that can guide her a little bit and help her understand that she's not alone in this feeling, and that, you know, there is safety and like freedom from all the things she's feeling, and making it more of like an action plan, what she can do instead of just continually feeling this sad way, that she can act on helping herself, you know, someone that can help her do that.
Yeah, I agree.
Sweet.
So I like the idea of having a support person, or a person that you can call out to, maybe that's not just a telephone helpline. Maybe help Michaela identify a particular person in her family, in her friend group, that she can call and talk to as well, for support.
Yeah, I agree.
Totally. Okay.